You may have heard the term funeral screening around press coverage of Coyote versus Acme. But what is that? Essentially, a funeral screening is when everyone who worked on a project, say a movie, gets together for a private screening if that movie is shelved or canceled instead of making its intended premiere date. These screenings happen primarily on studio lots and are kind of like a wrap party, but sad instead of triumphant. Instead of, we did it! It's like, we did it. This would be a time for the cast and crew to see each other one last time as a group and maybe see the completed project for what went wrong with it in consolation. Maybe something went awry that they can spot what it was. Maybe it was some other step along the way that they didn't know about that missed the mark. Except for the case of Coyote versus Acme, it didn't. Co-star Lana Condor reported that there was a funeral screening and it was good. She said, quote, "I was so devastated for the whole thing, but I held on to the funeral screening where we watched it for the first time because I saw that movie and I was like, I just refuse to believe that a movie like this will never be seen. I fucking refuse it. I had hope because it's so good. I was like, there will be a light." Her co-star Will Forte agreed, calling it magic and freaking awesome. He said that a little piece of him held on to hope, and luckily, and I mean very luckily, this almost never happens, it worked out. Coyote was supposed to be streaming on HBO Max initially, but as we all know now, the studio opted to toss it out after it was completed in 2023 in order to take a $30 million tax write-off. I made another video about this and had several commenters say, they got paid, what do they care? And I think it's pretty damn clear they care plenty. People who choose to be in a creative career, and I'm not talking about tech executives who decide to buy entertainment companies to ride them for all they're worth without caring about what is made, without caring what will happen to these entities at all, past the executives getting paid royally and jettisoning whatever and whoever. I'm talking about the people who create because they see nothing else more worthy, who have never once considered what would be best for the shareholders and would spend their lives creating even if that kept them poor. To be clear, many people in the industry are that, or are just barely getting by. Few people choose to be directors, writers, actors, and more because they think it's a fantastic money-making venture. And for every Coyote versus Acme, a rescued from the trash gem that is reportedly very funny and poignant, with lots of champions who care about it, there are likely many more projects that were also completed and will never see the light of day. Batgirl, also shelved under extremely similar circumstances, reportedly had a funeral screening as well. And I couldn't find any more than that researching because these stories usually don't get any publicity. Would you want to know about projects that got shelved? This is a side of the industry that's almost impossible to know, and I really wonder if Coyote versus Acme is an outlier or if there are other good and deserving projects that will never be seen due to no fault of their own.